Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. We are in a situation where some people seem to be generous with our money, and the ones that are generous with had something to do with those people being in the positions to be generous with our money. So if you know what's going on here, some interest appoint or help some people get elected, and then they will be generous with those companies with our finance, our money, with our taxes. These guys make decisions that would affect all of us, including those guys, and then they will fix it with someone else's money, with someone else's sweat, not with theirs. They don't pay with anything. They don't pay with anything. They don't get indicted, they don't get charged, they don't get convicted, they don't get to prison, because that's how democracy works. They have a blank check that they can do and write whatever they want, destroy how many countries for a period of time, and you can't do anything. The only thing you can do is vote that person out in 4 years, 5 years, 3 years, however their term, how long the term still is there. That's all you can do. And in those 3 years, they can get those guys enough money from you, and they can bounce back, and you become poorer, and they stay afloat or have profits without deserving to have profits. After all, it's competition. After all, it's capitalism, isn't it? Well, capitalism never say take forcefully from me and give it to the other person. That's kind of like socialism to me, or communism, where we have to have the same. The problem here is we're not getting to the same level. No, they get rich, we get poorer. So this is Finland and Sweden. There's an article from Reuters from September 4, 2022. Sweden, Finland step into avert. So Sweden, Finland step in to avert Lehman-like situation for power companies. So you know exactly what I'm talking about already. So the governments, they'll step in to avert Lehman-like situation for power companies that are struggling because their decisions, poor decisions, and what are they going to do? They're going to bail those companies, they're going to bail them out with our money. Not our money because they don't have it, by borrowing money from the big banking system, which is part of those guys over there. And then who's going to pay for that? I'm going to pay, or the Finnish, the Swedish people and their children, great children, and so on. And what's going to happen with these politicians for their bad policies that they made, that we are in the situation that we are right now? They will be maybe voted out if the mass media keeps their feet to the fire. And if the mass media, which is, you know, the same over there, they will try to find reasons. It's all because of Russia, actually. It's not because the poor decisions these politicians made in the name of those interests. Clear? Clear. And if it's not clear, I can't make it clearer. I can give you many analogies to make it clearer. Stockholm and Helsinki, Finland and Sweden on Sunday announced plans to offer, okay, we're going to offer you, I would like to be offered to, offer billions of dollars. Do you hear this? So Finland and Sweden / the governments of Finland, the governments, these guys right here, of Sweden, they offer billions of dollars in liquidity guarantees to power companies in their countries after Russia's Gazprom shut the Nord Stream 1 gas pipeline, deepening Europe's energy crisis. So it's because those guys shut it off. Why did they shut it off? So these guys are offering, okay, if we are all in it, I would like to be offered too, because that affects me too. So if you offer them billions, I would like to be offered millions. But when I'm offered millions, the inflation shoots up and my millions are going to turn into pennies. Okay? So that's how it works. But they immediately said, that's because of these guys. No, it's because of your sanctions. It's because of the sanctions of your friends that you agreed with. So that's, they started Ukraine war. Well, the Ukraine war would have been developing over there, probably ending by now by 5 months already, without your support and your sanctions. You stuck your nose in that, and I have to be hurt by that, and these fat cats will be surviving. And listen to the language here. Finland is aiming to offer 10 billion euros, which is $9.95 billion, and Sweden plans to offer 250 billion Swedish crowns, which is 23.2 billion. 23.2 billion they're gonna give to this in liquidity guarantees to these companies for the decisions the government made. So how do they fix the problem? They borrow the money from a bank to give it to these weasels so that they don't fall because of the decisions here, and the money will be paid by me, the Swedes and the Finns. Do you like that? And I'm quoting, this has had the ingredients for a kind of a Lehman Brothers of energy industry. Finnish Economic Affairs Minister Mika Lintilä, out prison for you, Lintilä, said on Sunday. And not only you, the whole government that got us in this situation. When Lehman Brothers, the fourth largest US investment bank at the time, filed for bankruptcy in September 2008, it should have been left there and die, let another company take over. If it can't survive, then die, and other things. What do you think? The market will die without Lehman Brothers? No, you're out. You can handle it. Out. Out. Oh my God. It's like I have a company here that's going to bail me out, the city? Or the what? The county? The state? Nobody's going to give up about me, my family, and my employees. Okay, so in September 2008, with more than $600 billion in debt. That means they were in deficit. They would have to pay $600 billion. And they said, well, we can't pay anymore. Help, help, help. No, you die over there, right? You go down, and then if you're profitable again, you come back. Or let the company that's profitable, who applies the right decisions, who makes the right decisions and policies and conducts itself responsibly in the market. That should be the one. You don't reward the losers and the people who do bad stuff, do you? Obviously they do. They gave them $600 billion, or whatever. It was in debt and triggered the worst part of the US financial crisis. That they were bailed out by whom? Again, with my money at that time. The government's program is the last resort financing option for companies that would otherwise be threatened with insolvency. Yes, bankrupt, out of the market. Where's Pan Am? Bankrupt, out. Why didn't they bail it out? Keep it afloat. I mean, I'm going to keep it afloat, right? And they are doing. The state-controlled Finnish power company Fortum, which last week had urged Nordic regulators to take immediate action to avert defaults even among smaller players, prized the proposals made by Helsinki and Stockholm. Of course they made the prizes. Give me the money you offer me, and I will take it. State-controlled. Are they communists? Well, if you're a state-controlled company and you can survive, that means something wrong with the way you handle your economy. If your state-owned company can't make it, someone made a decision in the government. It was not the Russians. If you didn't impose anything on the Russians, we didn't get to Nord Stream 1 being shut off. We still have Nord Stream 2. Where is that at? Oh, shut off. Why is that? Oh, because the Russians invaded? Or the decision was made in Berlin and Washington, actually. It's unbelievable. And we want to pay for this. We're going to pay. And here they just tell us what's going to happen, that because of Russia and all that, and they will get the money and everything will be okay for them. All right, this is what it is with these guys. And if you want to look at the details, you can look at this article. For me, it's just the moral garbage that we're fed with. We should support other people, but then everything falls on me. Why? I didn't vote for that. I didn't want that. Shouldn't I be asked about this? You just wreck my economy, my children's economy. I'm talking about as a Finn or as a Swede right now. I'm not talking about an American. But this will happen here too. And it happened, right? It happened. I disagree with that a lot. No. If you can't do it, get out. If you can't do the job, you should not have that job. Find something that you're good at. So if Lehman Brothers has $600 billion debt, $600 billion, they are not good at what they're doing. They should get out. Let other companies take its place. And there are other companies, but they're not Lehman, and among others than Zimmerman or Zelensky or Bernstein or whatever. I don't care. As long as you're profitable, you can be, Abu Hassan or Kunta Kinte. I don't care. So good luck, and good luck to me too, because that's coming here too, if it didn't start already. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.